am the Assistive Technology Specialist at On My Own Independent Living Center in Nevada, Missouri. Welcome to Tech Toolbox. I'm going to talk today about adaptive telephones. What in the world does that mean? Well, what that is, anybody that has a different level of ability, say they can't hear you on the phone or you can't hear them on the phone, they have low vision, have a hard time being able to see the buttons, then that's what an adaptive phone is for. Or maybe they can't remember what your telephone number is. There is a phone for that. I'm going to highlight 4 different phones today that work for a lot of people in our area. The one phone seems to be pretty popular. It's called the Clarity, and it is cordless so that somebody can walk around with it. This really helps a person that doesn't move very fast to get up and get a phone call. Also, it gives you feedback when you push the button.
2,
And the buttons are already lit up, so there's backlighting so that you can see it better. One of my favorite parts is that it helps somebody that has difficulty hearing, from mild to severe hearing loss. It's good to know what the level of hearing loss is for you. And when the phone rings, the red line circle here and the red that you see down here, they both light up. So you can visually see that you're getting a phone call. When we do a demonstration, and that's what we call it, it's a demonstration, you have to actually be able to try the phone so that you can pick out the one that works for you. That would be one phone that you could try and see if you could hear on it and make sure that it's compatible if you have hearing aids. The next phone would be the Clarity, and this is the JB35. It is a corded phone. It works very well. There's a boost button for the volume. There's also a volume button here and a tone button here. And you can see how big these numbers are. There's also Braille on here. So if you're completely blind with no vision at all, you'd be able to tell what number you were dialing. Also, you have some memory recall buttons here that are fast buttons that you can set up for first aid or the fire department or the police department. All of those can be programmed in. Another option for the demonstration is a telephone that we're very passionate about. If someone has difficulty remembering a phone number, this phone has a feature on it where you can put pictures up here or images, whatever you choose. There's a template for it, and you can put the image right underneath the button so someone doesn't even have to dial numbers. They just push the button of their loved one and the telephone number is dialed. This phone also is very loud, so if the person that is needing to have a phone has difficulty hearing, it's also good for the hearing aspect when you make a phone call. And we can bring that with us and come to your home, or we can set up a time for our office here in Nevada, Missouri, or our location in El Dorado Springs and our location in Collins, Missouri. The last phone, last but not least, that I wanted to talk about today is this phone that is called the Clarity Alto Plus. So what is so different about this one than the other 3 phones that I've talked about already? This phone not only gives you a boost in the hearing department, so if you have a hard time hearing, it makes it louder for you, but also the people on the other end, it boosts the other end so that they can hear you. So if you have a hard time projecting your voice and talking loud, for the person that you are talking to on the other end to hear, it has outgoing speech amplification. It also will give you backlight on the buttons, and it gives you a visual here for the incoming calls. You do have to have caller ID set up. That is not part of the service. You do get the phone if you qualify for free. The qualifiers are that you live in the state of Missouri, 1, 2, that you make $60,000 or less, and 3, that you have some kind of a disability, whether it is low vision, hard of hearing, or mobility function. So just a reminder, this is a phone demonstration. That's what we mean by phone demonstration. These are adaptive phones. We have many more than this that we can show you. So please give us a call at 417-667-7007 and we can make an appointment for you at one of our 3 locations. Thanks for coming.